this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down. Here's Spears. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get the leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 yards on the play. That's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st and 10 from the 43. Back now, pressure coming. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. 19, Tiger.
Throwing now off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It's a gain of 6, and now they face a daunting 3rd and 14.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Ready? Liking 18. Go.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Lions have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hunt.
He's going to throw it. This one with Williams out left side. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, every receiver wants the ball, but they all want their touches. That is until you run a bubble screen, and that receiver knows it's doomed, and he's going to take a shot like that.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Ready. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Downfield, this fine, safe ground. And it'll be first and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Set. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Set. Red 38. Ready.
Here's a throw. Catch made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
Certainly what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Titans to the line now. First and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 19-18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Hand off to the back. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, finds the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Back to 60.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
Here we go. Go.
On 2nd down. Oh, the football's loose. Unfortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. The 6-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 11. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
1st and 10. At their own 43-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. A lot of the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
Heads out on the bootleg. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Another gain up about a handful there. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw now. 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
To head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. This is Jacobs running left. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's brought down as the drive starts out to the 4-yard gate.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. 52 blue, set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Here we ready.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. Going now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. He's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Pass play now. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He gets 6 on that play. And the Titans have the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
1st down, play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And bring the tight end left. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're 1st. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready. Cut.
He'll look to throw. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here we go. Set. Red 38. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Have to come up with an unlikely 15 here on 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end the lopsided 1st half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. The Lions stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. One last play before the break.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Final throw before the break. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll throw to start the drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Set, hut. Yellow, 20, ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Down. Set, hut.
They'll work against the blitz. That's complete to Sam Laporta. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up formation that nets them a 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Set. Hut.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to try and throw it here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Titans put together a wonderful return. Gets it back inside the 40 following the interception.
You know what this is, Dave? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Handoff running left. Jacobs. 2nd down long gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set up. Blocking 18.
Now looking to throw. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
First play is a design run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready. Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Design bootleg here. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hut.
Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a toss headed right. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting to the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, sack. Practice it.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do know how to flag the short out first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Sack. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Running back sent in motion left. Shotgun now on third down. This one falls incomplete.
It is going to be tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's the handoff. Shoves one away. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Down. Set. Cut.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. He's out in the clear. And he's down inside. Finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. Defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This time it's a passing play. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Third down run by Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Back to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. And they've got the football too. Second and 10, still at the 28.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. He just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set. Hut.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play. Brock, I gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And the second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. 60 by 6.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Bronco leading. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, and you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt team on the field. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce and it's going to be marched right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Right up the gut. And they'll take him down after he advances his up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. Ready?
Trying the right side. They got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go, set.
Quick toss headed left. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, you're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
On the ready.
1st down from the 42.
Down. Ready.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2.
yarn scoot. Here comes 2nd and 2.
Set. Hut.
Plowing up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Set. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate. I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready. Set.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go. Set.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready. Hut.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions nearing their 1st win of the season. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on. Set. Blue 32. Hut.
Guy plays straight ahead. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
52 blast. Here we go. Hut.
Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Sanders sends it through, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19,
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. So to the victor, go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.